Welcome back, family. New comic book day here at Team Ohana. I'm your host, Rich, and we're going to have some fun here. Today is November 12th, 2024. Can you believe we're already halfway through November? We are literally 2 weeks and 1 day away from Thanksgiving. That's how fast this year has gone by already. So, everything that's happened last Tuesday, a week, 8 days ago, we can completely just try to wash it out of our brains, whether your side one or not is completely irrelevant. What we need to focus on now is Thanksgiving, Christmas, family, friends, moving forward, happiness, being grateful for what we have, and comic books. All right, so who do we have already checking out things? We've got Tino the Alien beating everybody here first. Wow, the dude was here almost 2 hours ago. Check making sure he got that comment in first. Congratulations, Robert Monroe. Not to be outdone, has got the first actual textual comment. What's up, Rich and my fellow coconuts? Happy new comic book day. Stinker Buns is in the house. Greetings, family. And 25 Perez TTM. How's it going? All right. Yes. Oh, man. Again, another kind of lackluster day at the LCS. It's not the LCS's fault. It's just nothing really striking me like I've got to go and get this comic book. As far as new comic book day. Now, if you caught the video yesterday or 2 days ago, if you were a YouTube member for the early access, you saw that I actually upgraded one of my key books, one of my big Bronze Age key books that I was very happy to get. I actually upgraded it. So make sure you check out that video because it not only showed you my upgrade, but what I'm doing with the original one. Hint, hint. 2025 list of donations has officially begun. All right, but let's get into showing what we're giving away this week, because that's what we do first is we give away books. And we have, that's the wrong one I needed to do. Kenneth Bird joining us, everybody. Hi to everybody who is here tonight. Happy day to you, sir. I'm going to switch the camera to this. We've got Killtown for number one. This is from Keen Spot Entertainment, same company that brought you all those recent Monsters books that's doing so well. Space Case Collectibles joining us. Yo, what's up? We have the Something is Killing the Children no number. I think it's like a number 0 is what it officially is from Image Comics. I think it's a prequel. I didn't get a chance to read it yet. We have the Absolute Superman because we did give away an Absolute Batman and an Absolute Wonder Woman. It would not be fair unless we had the entire trilogy. And from Marvel, we finally got a comic book of Kahori, which is from the What If Season 2. And a story that I actually did like a lot. Okay, so our rule here is if we break our number of comments, which we had 19 individual comments, our record is 26. So that's what we have to shoot to break for the winner to just automatically grab everything. But you're still going to have a chance to grab something. What the heck? Good eating all from Hector Ortiz. How's it going, dude? Still going to call you a newlywed. What the heck? If you're anywhere on the planet, okay, and you are the name that I draw right now, you're going to reach out to me at Team Ohana Family on Instagram. That's where you have to just make sure that I know that you've seen this video and you're claiming it. And you're going to make sure that you let me know your Cash App, your Venmo, your PayPal, whatever, and I'm going to send you $15 to go and pick up your own comic books. If you are in the United States, though, you have the option of either taking that cash or picking 2 out of these 4 books, and I will send them to you. At which point, during the Instagram, you're going to tell me which, the Instagram message, you're going to tell me which of the 4 books, the 2 of the 4 books you want, and your most current address, please. Normally, I send things out on Mondays. This week, Monday was Veterans Day, so Ryan Riley, who won last week, the books went out yesterday. Again, you cannot win 2 weeks in a row. So Ryan Riley, sorry, you can't win this week, but you can also win. You can win next week and any of the other 52 weeks of the year. If you are a member of Patreon, the link is in the description. Or if you are a member, not just a subscriber, but a member on here on YouTube, you're going to get to pick 3 out of the 4 books. And if you're a member of Patreon and a member of YouTube, you're going to get all 4. Or the same $15, whichever you choose. Okay. So let's get into picking these things. I'm going to switch the screen now to the one that you're really interested in, which is getting this. Who's going to actually win here? Oh, this is cool. You can actually see the books there. So much more interesting than seeing my ugly face. All right. So are we ready? Good luck to everybody. And here we go. And the winner is Run Me Through. Congrats to the winner. Okay. So here's saying congrats to the winner. Dude, you're the winner. So congrats to yourself. Okay, so again, you know the drill. Just reach out to me at Team Ohana Family, all one word, on Instagram. The link, okay, and just tell me whether you want the $15 cash or if you want the 2 out of the 4 books. If you're in the United States, okay, you have your choice on that one. Okay, and these are great books. Unfortunately, I just commented minutes ago. Ah, dude. Sorry about that, man. I would have refreshed it. If I'd seen that beforehand, I'm sorry, man. Um, just curious if it shifts it up to 4 because I think it takes a couple of minutes for it to actually. Yeah, it still says 20 comments. Sometimes it might take a few extra minutes for it to actually get pulled into the random comment generator. But you know what? You still have an opportunity to comment on this particular video to win the books that I have at the end of this week. Okay, now again, the comments here in the live stream, it's great. I love you guys. I'm so glad to see the stuff populating here. It's okay. I'm glad that you do, but I feel bad. I do. You have to make sure that you can make a comment on the replay, which it pops up on YouTube probably about 5 minutes or less after this video actually ends. The live stream comments, I'm glad that they're here. I love to chat with you guys, but for some reason they're not pulled in by the YouTube random comment picker that I have, and I don't know of any program that can pull in both. If anybody does know a program, please, reach out to me and let me get it working because I would love to reward both live streamers and people that watch it as afterwards. And 25 Perez TTM is saying congratulations. So to can't remember who won, but I'm sure I'll watch my own video. But anyway, make sure that you reach out to me, Team Ohana Family. Tell me whether or not you want the run me through. You want the comic books or the cash. Comic books is applicable if you are in the United States. If you're outside the United States, it's only 15, but it's still, I'm going to give you something. What the heck? And again, we're getting close to those holidays, so I'll make sure that for Thanksgiving I shove a turkey drumstick in with the comic books, and wouldn't that be kind of nasty? All right, let's get these books out of the way so I can start getting my books ready to show you, and at the same time get the books up that we're going to be giving away this week. 4 really cool books sitting right here in front of me. All right. So I don't have that many books again this week, and it's believe me, my wallet is thankful. But by the same token, I'm kind of like, man, where's all the good books gone? I saw a poll not that long ago on one of the comic book group pages on Facebook, and it was if all comic book companies disappeared except one, which comic book company would you want to survive? And I thought about it, and forgetting about, like the historical significance of Superman and Spider-Man and everything else, but who is consistently putting out the best stories lately? And I was thinking actually Image. And then I looked at the poll, which had at the time, I think 1,900 votes, and Image was the winner. It was winning at that time. Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of sad that the comic book company that I grew up with and the comic book heroes that I grew up with were not my first choice, but I had to give respect to the company that is putting out consistently the best stories, that keep me the most entertained. And maybe it's because Superman's been around now for what, 85 years, and Spider-Man another 61 years, that they've just run out of stories to tell. It's kind of like, The Simpsons, I guess. Well, what else can we say? I don't know. So, but Image comes out with completely whole new stories, new characters, new everything else, and they're not afraid of that. Anyway, let's get into this. And I do have one book from Image. I've got one from Dark Horse, two from DC, and one from Marvel. Getting my little gambit going. But I'm trying not to drop these things. For some reason, they just don't want to stand still. Dark Horse Comics, we have issue number 1 of Arcbound. This is a Tom Hardy book. Got Tom Hardy, Scott Snyder, Frank Thierry, and Ryan Smallman. So, got some good names on that list. Let's see if the story lives up to its expectations. From Image, there we go. I did get a copy of the cover A of G.I. Joe number 1. And just because it, thankfully, Visions, we love you guys. They weren't charging any extra for the foil. I picked up a copy of the foil wraparound. So, I don't know if you could tell by looking at it, but it is, yeah, you can tell a slight difference there. So, I got the G.I. Joe regular and the foil wraparound. Moving into DC, Detective Comics. Oh, what we got here? I think people hold DC and Marvel to a higher standard that people aren't met. Image isn't held to as much. That's a really good point. It's like going to see an MCU or a DCEU movie. You expect a certain level, and if it doesn't reach it, and then you go watch some independent movie, and overall the independent movie might not be as good as the MCU or DCEU movie, but you weren't expecting as much, so you're kind of blown out of the water. Very good point there, Victor. I like that. So, DC, we've got the Batman Uncovered number 1. And I had to get this because I thought it really looked nice. Was the Absolute Batman number 1, the Noir edition, the DC All In. I like the Noir editions. I really do. And moving into Marvel, I did get a copy of the Psylocke number 1, but I wasn't crazy about the cover A. But how do you say no to that copy? That variant. Hello. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And that's actually all I've actually gotten to today, which it's kind of on the sad side. That's, again, my wallet is thankful. My wallet is very, very thankful. But I didn't, I'm not going and spending $80, $90, $100 like I have been not that long ago. I'm actually down under the $60 mark, which includes the books I'm buying for you guys. Which, by the way, in case you're ever wondering, when I give away 2 out of 4 books, you're ever wondering, what do I do with those other 2 books? Do they go into my collection? The answer is no. They go into a separate short box, which it's going to get filled up pretty quick. So the only way I can get rid of these things is once a month, Patreon members, we get together and just kind of, do I pass the 15-minute mark? I'm almost at the 15-minute mark. We shoot the poop. Okay. It would be, I think you could swear after 15 minutes and not have to worry about YouTube getting in trouble. We basically just once a month, we get together on Google Meets. I send the link out on our Patreon page and we just talk. Just, stuff that's in our lives, stuff, comic books, upcoming movies, what we had for dinner last night, whatever. We just really get to know each other. We have a great time. Past the 15 mark, we shoot the shit. Anyway, and what I do during the get together is I pull this box and I'm like, all right, you pick a book, pick a book, pick a book. And I try to have everybody pick at least 2 books, sometimes 3. And once every 3 months, I mail them off. And if you're wondering, hey, Rich, that's a great idea. It's not my idea. I have to say, this was Greg's idea. This is something that Greg did. And by the way, it's kind of funny because I love when I get to rotate my shirts and I get this shirt pops up on top. This is what I used to call a Submariner when I was a kid. And I mentioned it to Greg. And then he mentioned it to his wife. And she drew this up, which shows Submariner in a jar of marinara sauce. And they call it a Submarinera. And then he put it on our page, our merch page to buy this. And it's like the only thing that me, him, and his wife had a collaborative effect on. Yes, come on, hang out this weekend. This weekend at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard is the get together. So if you'd like to come join us, and I'm going to offer this as a one-time thing, just to make this page really full. If you go to the Patreon link, which is in the description, okay, if you sign up for Patreon, usually the get-together is for people that are the pay tier, and the comic books is absolutely for the pay tier. I have made the get-together available to the free tier as well. So if you join just for free, just check it out. For this week, Saturday at 8 p.m., we're going to have the link is on the Patreon page to come and join us. We're going to just talk for about an hour or so until Google Meets kicks us off. And we're going to have fun. And the paying tier are going to get to pick books. Okay, you just get to see how it is. And, it's free. Join us. We'd love to see you guys, to hear from you guys. Based on how it goes, I may leave it open to free tier to come and join us going forward. And maybe for Christmas, the free tier might even get to pick books. We'll see. Depends on, how good I'm feeling and how much overtime I get to work between now and then. Because even though I'm trying to get rid of the books, remember, I still have to pay for the, what do you call it? Gemini mailers and all the shipping costs. Anyway, that's what I'm hoping, is that we all get together on Saturday, 8 p.m., have fun, and have some new people come and join us. It is a video link, but if you don't want to be seen, just turn your camera off and just give us your microphone, and we'll see a black screen. We'll get to talk to you, and you find out how we are off camera, without the millions of people that are tuning in. Well, 20 of you. We'll just have some fun. All right, but let's get to the thing that everybody wants to know. What books are we giving away this week that it's going to be, we're going to pick our winner for next Wednesday. All right, so let's switch cameras. Here we go. Boom. Of course, I've got you guys a copy of the Absolute Batman Noir Edition. We've got the Dark Horse Arc-bound #1. Well, Tom Hardy goodness. So we have the G.I. Joe Image Comics. It's everybody's favorite. So let's get a G.I. Joe #1. I believe it's a wraparound cover. And yes, I did get another copy of that beautiful Psylocke #1 variant edition. I really have to put that behind. Can't she go in the front? Oh. So if you want to have a chance to win these books, it's really, really simple. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. You click like. Again, doesn't cost you anything. And on the replay to this video, not just the live, but the replay itself, if you're watching this and it's not actually Wednesday night and it's live, you're watching the replay. Just drop a comment. Keep it clean. Keep it comics. Even if you just say, yo, that's it. You're in. As long as the random comment generator has something tangible to pull you in with, you have a chance to win either $15 or if you're in the United States, you can choose 2 out of the 4 books. Again, YouTube member, not just subscriber, but member or Patreon member, you get 3 out of 5 and 3 out of 4. And if you are both YouTube member and Patreon member, you get all 4 books. All righty then. I'm wondering, why can't I get myself on the screen? Because I've got to change the camera back. I know the comic books are so much more attractive. I'd rather look at the comic books than myself in a mirror all day long, especially that Psylocke. That's the one that's right up top. Okay. Yes. Sticker Buns said, come hang out with us this weekend. We would love to see you again. It's completely free. Just join us once. It's we're like crack dealers, man. We give out that free sample for first. Yeah, come on in, yeah. I'm not here. This is the hobby. We're having fun with this. I have a day job. Stinker Buns has a day job. We all make our money somewhere else. This is where we have fun. Okay. So yeah, if I get to the point where I've got 12 million subscribers, which nobody in the comic book YouTube world has, this is the wrong fields to have that to make money on. Um, I just want to have fun and I have a blast with you guys. I look forward to every one of these shows with you, and I really look forward to these get-togethers. We have a lot of fun, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up, and until oh yeah, that's right. I gotta go see if I can catch at least the penultimate episode of Penguin, but maybe the finale as well. How do you guys liking that series? I think the writing of it is not the same story, but the writing of it reminds me of Daredevil on Netflix. So that kind of depth, I like it. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining. Like, subscribe, click on those notifications so you know when more videos are dropping. Don't forget to leave a comment on the replay to get entered into the free comics giveaway. Until I see you in the next video, mahalo.